Hello again, BitHero friends. Today I'm making a video regarding the major item find scroll, and I'm adding that with Friday, the plus 50% item find daily bonus. I'm going to answer a couple of questions here. As you can see on the screen, I'm doing the testing the major item find scroll. I've typed in the specifics on percentages as to how much item find we have, and we're answering two questions. How many raids does it take to get one legendary? And two, if we transfer all of our energy into raid currency gems, how many raids can we run in 24 hours? Meaning, for example, I have 100 energy here. If I go to craft and trade, I can scroll all the way down and run an additional raid. And I also have these average energy potions, which I'll earn an additional few from my guild, which will give me a few additional raids through the week, or through the day. So I'm going to run one here real quick. I'm going to engage my item find scroll. Yes. I'll make sure my gems are in correctly. Okay, item find. And I'm going to have those in prior to walking into the raid, just in case a hyper shard wants to spawn on the ground. Team is all set up. We'll go ahead and accept. I'm going to take it off auto real quick and just check my gear. Sometimes I leave things off for PvP. Okay. I would take out, I think I am going to take out my item find gems just for extra XP on the trash mobs, and I'll put them back in for the final boss. I like to put on my staff just for an additional healing on heroic mode. Alright, let's see how this pans out. I have high hopes. My fingers are crossed that we'll see 3 to 4 legendaries in the 24-hour period. But I want... Oh, look at there. Hyper shard already. Wow. Very first video. Or very first raid. So that's starting off very promising already. It looks like even the drop rate on the ground is affected by the ruins that you're wearing walking into the raid. So even if you're going to use your experience runs in the raid for the trash, you should walk in with your item find runs on. That's pretty amazing. Video's starting off to be a lot better than I thought it would. I kind of figured that we would run the full 24 hours and maybe find one or two. We'll see how it pans out here. I will, real quick, just look at my inventory to show you how many I have. That should be the only hyper shard I have right now because I just upgraded my helm. And the reason I don't use the item find runs on trash is because they cannot drop hyper shards. First I'm going to look at my raid 2 gear. I do have a weapon, a neck, a ring, and an offhand. None of it's upgraded. Therefore, it's not better than what I have on. And then we go down here to look at the hyper shards, and I just have one. The one I just won. So we're currently up to 1 hyper shard. So, 1, and we'll continue to add that as time goes on. I'll go ahead and finish the raid here for you guys. We'll see if we get anything from Toledo. Hopefully I don't die. Been doing pretty good on heroic mode. You just have to hardcore pay attention. And stuff like this really hurts when you just randomly have a trash mob pick you off. So there's the final boss. real careful here. If your stuff dies prior to getting to the boss, it becomes super hard. Because basically every person in my team needs to die at least once to the final boss. Now that my guys are somewhat dwindling in health, I'm gonna beat some trash to bring them back up. Maybe I can find a health tower. Not really getting many procs here for healing. Usually it's procking all day. Looking for a health tower. Hopefully we find one. There we go. As long as we survive this guy and don't die, we'll go ahead and go straight to the boss, because I've never found 2 hyper shards in a raid. Pretty sure that doesn't happen. Alright, so we'll stop worrying about healing and just kill stuff. Alright, so he likes to attack this position. So I always try to put somebody in high health there. I just happen to be the lowest health character when that last one struck. Okay. Oh, don't want to fight anything else. I'm going to go ahead and heal. Take a look at final boss. And before doing so, we'll put in the item find runs. And put our sword back on. Alright, so my guy already died. I don't want him in the very back. It's unfortunate, but I'm going to have to put one of my other guys back here. Alright, so one thing I've started to notice is you don't want to pick off the small guy directly. I've been doing a cleave type thing. So I do some damage to the boss while I'm killing him. Because this guy does little to no damage, and we would have wasted probably 1,500 to 2,000 damage on the boss. Alright. It's like I'm out of the major healing potions. So if that's the case, I'm just going to use the major revives. That way I get one additional hit. Sometimes he can even block and evade at like 1% health. It's pretty amazing. Alright, so he's dead. I wish I had the major revives, but I'm just going to try to get by with these. Okay, so he needs to heal. So I'm going to sacrifice another body. Okay, so he took a hit. I'm going to cycle it out. It looks like the amount of health you need is roughly 180 hearts to survive a heroic hit. But if he crits, he just kills like anything in the game. As you see there. Alright, so pretty much everything has died once. I'm going to let my main tank absorb a hit. It's getting close here. Just the fact that I died, just one character, really makes this hard. So, I would hope this guy was max by now. I'll put him in the back, but I guarantee Cluedo hits him anyway. Yep. So we'll go ahead and heal him. We'll go ahead and spend the 10k to revive higher, so he can hopefully heal some. Okay, let's see here. I believe Little Red Riding Hood in the front's the only one that hasn't died yet. Meaning, if we want anyone to die, it's going to be me. Okay, now we'll put our tank back here. Alright, if I can get one more deflect or evade. Nice. Alright, so we got an epic right off the bat. So it looks like the item find is working, but haven't found a legendary yet. Just going to finish the rest of this on auto. If I die, I die. Actually, I'm not going to kill that guy yet. I'm going to explode the rest over here, just to double check. I've never found two in one dungeon, but who knows. So I've started making a video series for new players. I'm up to probably the 5th video now. I'm up to like level 24 or so. And I just wanted to get that video around so people don't have to keep asking the same questions and people have to keep answering them. Stuff's starting to die here, so I'm just going to wing it. Getting pretty sloppy here. I usually try a lot harder, but now that I've seen there's no more shards. And usually I would take out my shards and put in the experience ones after every time I kill the boss. But I think for just this video I'm just going to leave in the item find runes. Just so I don't forget to put them in for the boss. But normally I leave in my plus 10% experience runs, that way I can max out XP on the trash and then swap them out before the boss. But there are times where I forget right before the boss. Okay, so we're up to 1 just out of the first raid. So I guess that answers both of our questions. How many raids does it take? 1, if you're lucky. And we've proved that. So question 2, if we transfer all energy into raid currency gems, how many raids can we run in 24 hours? We just ran 1. I'm going to run an additional 4 here. So 3 from this and then 1 from here. And then I'll start diving into my average energy potions to buy even more. So if I go to the shop here, I have 50k honor. And I'm going to just start buying all of these and converting them into raid shards. I'm just going to go all out on raids. Kind of goes against what I normally do for experience, but I will keep you guys posted and keep watching for the next video. Do share the videos that I've just created for the new players. You can find them in the forums below. Alright, this is McProsif out, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.